Alrighty. Um, Now's probably not the best time to be doing this because it's kind of late at night. And where is I forgot this. Oh man. Hi Tiffany, how are you? Um, if you're wondering why my hair looks a bit greasy, I had a shower earlier and I don't quite think I dried well enough, but uh, it's gonna dry overnight anyway. So anyway, by the way, I love wearing a watch. Anyway, yeah, love wearing a watch. Um, do the thing with the balls. Uh, I actually have those put away right now. So seriously, you're spelling please like that? Oh my god, it is just so weird. I I'm so used to like people being like so picky about spelling. Like, man, they're sending me mixed messages, man. Anyway, I wanted to go live because I actually wanted to talk to you guys because there are certain things that have pretty much come into my mind, and these are things that I can relate to because, well, they've happened to me. Like, I recently got the idea of writing stories about like abuse in the home and pretty much child cruelty, and I wanted to write a story about that because it's something that I've been through and it's something that I don't understand. Like, how can a parent be cruel to their own child? Like, it doesn't matter what the kid does. Like, nothing justifies child cruelty. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. There is no excuse to treat a child like that. I mean, whether it's like giving them a spanking or throwing them down the stairs, no child deserves that. There are better ways of getting through to a child than inflicting harm. If you inflict harm on a child just to teach them a lesson, it just shows you're not fit to be a parent. I think inflicting pain on children is a counterproductive sort of thing. Also, I would also like to note that inflicting harm on a child actually inflicts mental damage. And if you inflict too much mental damage on a child or even a teenager, that kind of damage can actually, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It acts as a detriment to children growing up. And I actually did some reading on this. Symptoms of mental damage and symptoms of autism, they're identical, but they're not the same thing. Here's what I mean. You can have the symptoms of autism but not actually be autistic. But rather, you could just be someone with mental damage. And that sort of thing, it's hard to distinguish. Even doctors can make that mistake. I would know. I'm the victim of one of them. So, a lot of people have been calling me autistic. That is actually not the case. I actually have dealt with cases of mental damage. And the reason that I have mental damage is because I am the victim of abusive parenting growing up. And it's a very sad thing. And with how much abusive parenting that I've had in the past, it makes me wonder, how am I still alive today? Or rather, why am I still alive? Oh, hi Kira. Nice to see you. Um, Anybody else who's watching, please comment, because I'm really trying to reach out to you guys by opening up about what I've been through and how it's affected me as a person and how it's affected me becoming who I am today. I'm going to be honest. Mental damage, it is not fun, especially when it gets mistaken for autism. And it's also unfair to actual autism patients. Like, they have it hard enough as it is without people mocking others for sporting characteristics identical to autistics, but they're not actually autistic, if that makes any sense. Like, they're labeling as one thing, but then there are actual patients that actually are that label. There is this one saying, it's not labeling if it's true. Well, if you call me mentally damaged, you're not labeling me. You're just stating the truth. I am mentally damaged. It sucks, but oh well. That's part of why I have mother issues. And that's part of why I refuse to take pictures with my mother. And I refuse to have anything to do with her. Because she was flat out violent to me growing up. And it sucks. I'm not gonna lie, it sucks. And, you know, I see children playing with their parents, and at first I'm happy that they're having fun, but then I see the relationships they have with their parents, and I just get sad. Like, why was I dealt the rotten end of the stick? How come these other kids get to have good relationships with their parents, but I didn't get to have good relationships with mine? As a matter of fact, why did I end up with rotten examples? And then I asked myself, God, how can anyone get away with doing that to anybody? Like, why would anyone hurt their own kid? How can anyone possibly be that cruel? But I would also like to mention people who talk down to you. Chances are they're afraid of you. I figure that's probably why they ridicule or try to look like they're so tough or try to look like they're superior. It's because they're afraid of you. Because think about it for a second. What kind of a person talks down to others just out of the blue? A coward. What kind of a person tries to pick fights that they know they can't win? A coward. Hold on. I don't think I said that right. Well, regardless, I'm pretty sure you guys get the point. And you know, I honestly think it sucks that anybody has to go through this. It's not fair. Like, why do we have to have all this violence in the world? Just why? What does it accomplish? It's just something to think about, I think. Hmm. Can't wait till my hair is completely dry. I can't wait to like fluff it into a certain style. Um Also, these whole bangs here, I'm starting to wonder why I thought about doing bangs in the first place. I'm kind of regretting them now, but at the same time, I mean, it's just hair. It'll grow back out anyway, so no big deal. It's all good. It's good. Good. I have no idea what I just did. But I I know how to do certain things. Like I can do stupid things with my hands, like live long and prosper. I can also do this. Yeah, I can do stupid things with my hands. Yeah, that's weird. Anyway, um, um, I was worried about my friend Brienne for a while, but no, she heard back from her doctors and she's perfectly fine. So, woohoo for Brienne. Um, Also, uh, I think today is August 20th, and that means Adelia's birthday is in 5 days. She's gonna be 22. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Everything will be alright if you keep me next to you. You don't know about me, but I bet you want to. I should probably listen to that song. Hmm. I should start binge listening to all sorts of music again. Like, I remember I was binging to Pink this one time because, well, I'm gonna be honest. While I don't care for the color pink, I like Pink as an artist. And she's the mother I wish I had. Had I been born to Pink as my mother, chances are my life would have been a whole lot better. But at the same time, I'm not so sure because children of celebrities, they probably don't have it so easy either. Or maybe they have it just as hard because they have to travel all the time. Or maybe they don't see the parent very often. But still, though, the thought of being able to, like, travel with parents that you can actually stand and tolerate and, you know, I'm actually jealous of a lot of people who have good relationships with their parents. Like, I had a very, very negative relationship with my mom, and my dad, he's all right, although he is a bit too judgmental, and he wants me to care about what other people think. And I'm gonna be honest, I just don't give a damn about what other people think. I mean, I could just do my thing, and sure, it may bother some people, but at least I'm comfortable in my own skin. So really, it doesn't matter what they think. If it really did matter what other people think, he would remember to keep his socks on all the time. Okay, that's probably a rotten example, but seriously, when I was growing up, my dad just would not keep his socks on. He was very impatient, he was a bit temperamental, and he would always be shouting and cussing every time he could not get his way or whatever. Um, but in his defense, at least he never hit me. My mom, though, oh, jeez. But I'm positive she talks down to me because she's afraid of me. So, and we have now reached 10 o'clock. Or, I'm not a contortionist, so I'm not really that flexible. Hmm. I think my hair actually kind of looks good like this. Hmm. I don't know why, but these two fingers feel kind of sticky. Wow. Okay, I can kind of see what Jess was telling me about my eyeballs. Like, I remember this one time, like, she told me that I had awesome eyeballs, and I would take certain pictures where they stood out, and I didn't even know that they were standing out. And she was like, "Whoa, you've got awesome eyeballs, dude." I'm like, you think so? And now I kind of see what she means. Like, from a distance, they don't really stand out that much, but when you come up close, they kind of stand out. And they kind of light up, too. You know what I think? I think I could be a living anime. I can do stupid things with my face, too. Like, be careful what you wish for, punk. Be careful what you wish for, punk. Now you have to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do ya, punk? Okay, let's put that away. I think I can probably do a pretty killer Dirty Harry. Probably not as good as Clint Eastwood, but probably close enough. I really like Jim Carrey, though. Like, Jim Carrey, I think he does the best Clint Eastwood impression. And, oh man, I remember that line. I actually did not learn that line from Dirty Harry. I actually learned it from The Mask. And I remember this other line, like, "You were good, kid, real good. But as long as I'm around, you'll always be second best, see?" So, oh man, I love The Mask. Even by today's standards, I think The Mask is smoking. I cannot get enough of doing, like, impressions from The Mask. It's party time! P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta! How many other people have seen The Mask? Or better yet, how many other friends like Jim Carrey? I remember seeing this one post where someone was saying that they didn't think Jim was that funny. To be honest, that's fine with me. He just happens to be my favorite actor, so not everybody has to like the same thing, you know? Just like the 2016 elections. Some people supported Trump, some people supported Clinton. I supported Trump. A lot of my friends supported Clinton, but you know what? I'm not going to be petty about it. I mean, they support and they like whatever they support and like. I do my own thing, and at the end of the day, it really doesn't define who we are. And I just got a message. Friend is saying that their connection is messed up. Like, what the hell? Anybody who's dealt with connection problems, I feel your pain because I dealt with them all the time until I figured out how to link my phone up to Wi-Fi. And I actually had to turn to my younger brother to figure that out. This guy, not too bright. But of course, in my defense, I have endured a lot of mental damage. So, I think that entitles me to a certain slide. Nerd with a mullet. Or actually, geek with a mullet. Yes, I am a geek. Oh, man. I love Transformers. I love Spider-Man. Says something about a privacy error. Ooh. Privacy errors. Those are not fun. You know what? I'm going to tell them that I'm sorry to hear it. Because I actually am. Sorry to hear that. Alright. Honestly, any kind of error, whether it's a connection problem or a privacy error or whatever, those are never fun. Man. So I mentioned earlier that I have mommy issues. Honestly, when I'm looking for a positive mother role model, I never think about my mother because honestly, she is a very toxic and a very negative influence. In fact, if you met my mother, you would want to kill yourself like that. But when it comes to mother figures, I always turn to one of my aunts, whether it be my Aunt Amanda, my Aunt Susie, my Aunt Erin, Aunt Lisa. Ah, man. Let me tell you, they are much better role models, and they don't hit their kids. So I'm jealous of my cousins as well. Like, they got the better end of the stick. And meanwhile, here I am having been fed the rotten end of the stick for years on end. Do makeup live sometime. Well, what kind of makeup? Like, should I do, like, some crazy, spiritual? Or maybe some kind of rock star? Kind of something like Kiss? I don't know. Maybe Debbie Harry, something 80s. Glam metal with fabulous colors and... Oh, wait. My hair's just pitch black. Because that's just the way it is. So, if I wanted to go like full decked out uh makeup and hairstyle, like I would actually need to like get some more colors. Like I have red and blue extensions, but those are kind of fraying around and getting tangled up, so I might have to get some replacements. And yeah. Oh, I mean, oh, you mean this? Oh, this is just part of my normal face. It's been stuck on me for years and years on end. And every time I think I'm close to getting it off, poof, it's back again. Like, I think I see it, like, completely gone, and then I go wash my face, dry myself, and it's there again. So, sorry, Tiff, but when it comes to this, I'm screwed with it. It's stuck on my face until I can finally figure out some way to like get it off permanently. So yeah, I'm pretty much screwed with this. Although although my brother hasn't been screwed with this, so maybe I could like use him for like the human face bear template. It could happen. Do I keep applying this? No. No, I don't. Sucks, but you know. So, do my fingers look gray to you? Hmm. Probably my mind playing tricks on me again. What kind is this? The kind that you get screwed with in a chemical accident. Yep. Let me tell you, if you're not careful in a chemical accident, this can happen. You know, I once thought, like, I should just start calling it eyeliner, but then I would be lying and people would start believing the lie, and can I explain more? That's wild. Oh, jeez, how many times do I have to talk about it? It's a painful memory. It was a chemical accident, and it all happened when my idiot lab partner lit a cigarette, and the cigarette caused the accident. Like, I was about to leave, I took off my goggles and hung them. He lit a cigarette, I ran over and told him not to, and then the accident happened. Killed him, but left me alive. The reason it killed him is because he inhaled way too much. And I didn't inhale enough. Actually, I didn't inhale any at all. So yeah, I guess I could still say that I didn't inhale enough. Pretty much just held my breath. Ah, jeez. And speaking of breath, my right nostril's starting to get a little congested. Probably because this is a sad story. But yeah, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. But you know, Oh well. Life's a bitch. Life is a bitch. But at least I get to have cool stuff these days. Like razors, because shaving my face is always a good time. Wristwatch, because it's always handy to know the time on the go, especially when your phone's battery runs out. Watch comes in handy. Yeah, it is intense. It is intense. And it's not fair that these things happen, but you know what? Oh well. I can't control the way the world functions. As a matter of fact, if I could control the way the earth functions, I would still have my cat right now. But unfortunately, she got way too sick and she had to be put to sleep. I didn't want that to happen, but she was just wasting away and she was suffering. She was miserable, and honestly, it was a hard choice. But she had to be let go. And I miss that cat more and more every day because she was my best friend for the longest time. And in fact, growing up, she was the only one who never, hurt me, mistreated me, or whatever. She was actually nice to me. So, it is kind of sad that a cat was, my only friend for, the longest time. And what did she get in return? She got sick, and I just had to let her go. It's sad, but life's not always fair. If life were fair, Violet would not have gotten sick. I'm sorry to hear that, Tiff. I'm sorry, Tiffany. I don't have permission to abbreviate your name. I don't give people permission to abbreviate my name, so what gives me the right to abbreviate other people's? Losing pets is never a fun ordeal. You know what else isn't a fun ordeal? When you're wrongly accused of something and you're still prosecuted, even though you're completely innocent of what you're accused of. And this was another story idea that I thought about writing. Basically, there was a false alarm at a school. A kid was accused of pulling a fire alarm. He wouldn't own up to it. He got suspended. But then a PE coach, is able to account for the whereabouts when the fire alarm was pulled, stating that the student that was suspended was actually running laps at the time that the fire alarm was pulled. And yet, however, the student's backpack was found underneath the fire alarm. And then later on, another student tells one of their friends that they're the ones that pulled the fire alarm and then framed the one that got suspended. Sorry, saliva. Anyway. So, then the principal overhears the conversation, realizes the truth, and then they have to apologize for the student that they wrongfully suspended, and the student that actually did pull the fire alarm had to apologize to the student that got suspended, to the entire school, as well as the firefighters whose time they wasted, and they also have to deal with the large punishment. Suspension, in-school suspension, community service, 1 month's worth of detentions. Yep, that's a lot. That's That's a lot. What are you guys saying? Do these make me look smarter? Do they make me look more sophisticated? I think is the word I'm looking for. I don't know. I know I said that I didn't really care about what other people think, but feedback is always good. Feedback, it helps spark new ideas. Um, had a thought, but I lost it. Anyway, so yeah, I should probably hmm. Do I want to keep live streaming or do I want to sign off? That is the question. Um, I think I'll check out some filters. I wonder if they added anything new. This uh update, this Facebook update. Like, did they add anything new? Okay, that's unusual, but mm, whoa. Okay, that is freaky. That is the uber trippy. Oh, Brienne wants to. Whoa. I know this one. So I'm gonna turn off the filters and I'm going to invite. Yeah, let's bring Brienne on camera. Brienne's my friend, and Brienne is awesome. Um. Oh shoot, I don't think I have Brienne's YouTube on my clip tray, but still, hi Brienne.
Hi, how
So
are
come
you?
on, Arya. Say hi to Brienne. Say hi to Brienne because she's awesome. She's right. She's right here in this rectangle up here. In this rectangle, she's on my good side right now because this is my right hand, even though it appears left in the video for some reason. But anyway, she's in this rectangle. She's in this box, and it's the honor box. It's the box of awesomeness because Brienne is queen
Yeah, I'm the queen. Hmm.
of You're the queen of Gemini. You're my favorite Gemini.
Oh,
Need I
well,
say more?
thank
I'll let
you. Thank you.
you. So,
What are you doing up so late?
uh, it's damn near 10:25 in the evening where I am, and
Yeah.
my body does not want me to sleep for some reason. I don't know why.
It's 11:23 over here.
So you're an hour ahead of us up here in Washington State.
Hmm, probably it. My daughter's asleep, so
Oh, speaking
I
of
get.
your daughter, how is Kaylee?
She's good. She's gonna be one in a couple days, and it's awesome. She's getting so big. It's making me sad.
that your babies are growing up so fast and they're technically not even babies anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But hey, look at the positive side. At least you're not a failure as a mother.
That's true.
Unfortunately, I cannot say the same about my mother.
Yeah. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
But oh well, life goes on, and at least we can draw from these experiences and be better than what we've had to put up with.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm super tired.
I don't blame you. It's late at night where you are, and chances are, I'm guessing you've had a pretty long day.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Very long day. Let's just say my husband's looking at some property that he wants to build a house on and plan on moving. So
Hmm.
when we plan on moving, I don't know, it might take a while to get everything settled and the house ready to go, but I don't know. I'm I'm hoping we don't move too soon, but
Well, it's always good to have a plan.
that's true. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we'd probably be moving to the Parowan Gap or something.
Hmm.
It's in the middle of nowhere, and the closest neighbor we'd have is a mile away. So,
Well, with that much space, I'm guessing that could become like a huge Utah ranch, and you could be like a real cowgirl.
oh,
Yeehaw!
please. Yeah. Okay. I've spent all my life growing up pretty much on a ranch, growing up, taking care of animals, all that jazz. It's not bad, and I understand that he wants to be out in the middle of nowhere, but I don't know, I'm more like a city person. I like the city. I don't know why, I just do.
Honestly, you and me both. I
I
think
don't
that's something
know,
you and
it's
I
just go ahead. Oh, hey Aaron.
city.
Hi Mike. Hi Jason. Hi Brandon.
Oh.
Hi Blake. Hi Aaron.
We have
Sorry,
special
I had to,
guest viewers from your end, and I think that's awesome. Totally awesome.
you did too? Awesome, Daniel. He says he used to live on a ranch too.
Hey, check it out. My dad's name is Daniel,
Well, that's awesome
and
for you, Aaron. You don't talk to me much, Aaron. You need to say hi every now and then. I mean, sometimes I think you just up and left the world, like you just disappeared.
vanish.
Oh no, he disappeared. Where'd he go?
And I reappeared because I am a Pisces, which means I have the ways of the
Oh, I'm sure you
fish.
do. Aaron says that he's on your friend list too.
Wait, he is?
Yeah, he says he's on your friend list. You
I'm not
rejoined the
super.
military? I didn't know that, Aaron. How is it? You doing all
Still
right?
in the military. Chances are he's making a difference in the world, and I think that's something
That's
worth
awesome.
honoring.
Yeah, that's that's awesome. That's amazing. Honestly, is it weird that I've always wanted to join the military? I've always thought that I've, I don't know, like I had some National Guard people and I spoke about like signing up, and they told me I couldn't because of my and heart problems. So chances are really slim.
Well, I'm gonna be
Um,
honest, it's really not that weird that you wanted to join because, I mean, think about it. You're fighting for your country, and I think that by itself is strong enough to make a difference.
I know it is. And honestly, I wish I could have signed up when I did, but I have too many problems to heart problems, back problems to really, I don't know. They just told me I couldn't sign up with those problems. So I don't want
Probably
to
because they
join.
think,
Why wouldn't I want to join, Aaron? If it's some a way to serve my country, then that's good enough for me. I mean, if I
well,
had the chance again, I would, but then again, I wouldn't be where I am today. So, hi, Cassandra. Why
well,
did I
there are
say it like
multiple
that?
ways of making a difference in the world.
Smile. Wait, hold on.
Who's got the better smile, me or Brienne? I think Brienne's got the win.
No, definitely had the better smile. Military just doesn't see it that way. You basically have to be perfect.
Um, what does being perfect have to do with anything?
Well, that's the thing these days. You have to be perfect in order to be recognized, or you have to be perfect in order to be accepted in society. You know, it's like retarded. Like you can't be too skinny, you can't be too fat, you can't bully, you can't. Gosh, it's just too much for me. It's like if you're gonna
But
be
it's
yourself, be
imperfections.
yourself. You don't have to be fucking perfect.
It's our imperfections who make us who we are. So basically, by telling us that we have to be perfect, they're saying that we have to not be ourselves. And I think that's a bunch of
I'm not gonna
bullshit.
change. Yeah, I'm not gonna change who I am just to make you happy. If you don't like the way you that I do and I act and I say things, then don't be my friend. I mean, if you're on my friends list and you don't like things I do, you can remove yourself at any time. I don't care. Wouldn't be a loss to me.
If you can't accept anybody for who they are, then you are a terrible person and you need to get the fuck off the internet because you've got serious problems.
True. Very, very true.
In fact, I'll go
Perfectly
Pulp Fiction
insane.
on your
I
ass.
don't think you're perfectly insane, Aaron. Well, then again, I think we're all insane in some weird way. Now that I think about it. Oh, hi, Aunt Christy.
Oh,
That's my aunt.
your aunt's on. I can't see her comments, but still.
Y'all bloody. That's interesting. Oh, is that so, Aaron? To me, you're perfect. Just the military just doesn't see it that way. I know the military doesn't see it that way, but I think they should. I think they should.
I think they're a bunch of shitheads for not thinking so.
Right? And now everyone can improve himself a bit and work on his flaws. True, but that's the thing. Okay. Basically, yes, everyone can improve on themselves and everybody has flaws, but I think our flaws are what make us who we are. And, you know, yes, you can improve on them, but they're not going to go away on their own. You have to put the time and effort into it. Oh, I see how you are, Aaron. You called me bro, not Bree. Oh,
Oh,
offended.
it's a
Just kidding.
typo. It's one of those typo, like fat fingering words,
I
like
know.
that sort of
I
thing
know.
happens.
I like to tease. You have no flaws, Aaron. I find that hard to believe. Everyone has
Well, let's.
flaws.
Oh, oh, whew, relief.
Hi,
I
Devin.
saw the first name Melissa, but then I saw the surname. It's a completely different Melissa. This is one that I actually went to high school with. Melissa
Oh,
Marie Fisher.
well, hi, Melissa.
She's
Nice to
safe.
meet you.
She is completely safe. No danger whatsoever.
Well, hi, Melissa. Nice to meet you.
Melissa
I don't know
Fisher,
you.
this is my friend Brienne Robinson up here in this box. The beautiful Gemini with the blonde hair.
Oh, fat. I'm gonna go cry in a corner around. Fat. I'm gonna go cry in a round room in a corner now. Aaron, you are you are not fat. If anything, you want to see some flab? You want to see some blob? And I'm working on it. Trust me, I'm working on it. But you know what? I also come to terms with accepting my weight.
I used to have a
Follow your
weight problem
YouTube,
when I was
huh?
in middle school.
Oh, now Aaron wants me to follow his YouTube. Aaron, I don't know your YouTube. Although I was mad because I think it was me who deleted all my videos. I think. I'm
But
not
then what
entirely
would,
sure.
if it was you who deleted all your videos, what the hell happened to the subscribers? Like, how the hell could you have done that?
I don't know. Because when that's the thing is it was my Gmail that I tried to get rid of because everybody on there was calling me names and I had a lot of haters. And so I just couldn't take it anymore and I was already in a sensitive state, so I deleted it.
Hmm.
So,
Well, do you want to know what I think the case is? The reason people are being haters is because their brains are full of shit.
right? Oh wait, no, it's not. You're funnier. If it really was against your religion to curse, then I won't curse. I'm sorry. I can't help but curse. Like literally, I curse up a storm all the time. I know I shouldn't, but I do.
Oh boy. I know that I myself don't like to swear, but there are still times where I slip up and I just can't control it. But
Well, sometimes people can be stupid, and sometimes I can't help it. When they're stupid, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna kick your ass. You know, I can't help it.
I can totally envision you being like a female Terminator, like a female T-1000. Like I can envision you like wearing that leather jacket and then slapping on those shades and holding a submachine gun saying, "I'll be back.
I wouldn't say I'll be back. I'll be like, time to die.
Prepare to die. Prepare to die. You are terminated."
But my YouTube, I made another one. I changed my Gmail. So hopefully that gets rid of everybody who hates me. So, I mean, it might not, but hey, it's a start. And this is why we get
Seriously,
along.
anybody
Yes,
who
Aaron.
hates you doesn't know you. And I think that the reason they choose not to know you is because they're swallowing all the BS that your arrogant sister is throwing out. And no, I'm not talking about Brenna or Sarah. Oh my god, they are so awesome as well. Jeez.
Oh yeah. Sarah already had her baby and I'm so excited. I got to see my niece for the first time. It was so cool.
She's so precious.
She is cute. She's adorable. And no welcome the haters. It's fun to piss them off. Yeah, it really is. It really is fun to piss people off when they're your haters, 'cause um Erin, you're not my sister. Why would you say you're my sister? Really? I had no idea.
You know what I think happened?
What?
Mel might have just hacked Aaron, and Aaron is actually a burner account.
No, you're not, Erin. You're not my sister. You're funny. Okay, I'll let this slide. I'll let it slide. I think it's funny. Yeah, see, look at all the heart emojis with the smiling face. Okay, I'll let it slide. Oh, so you're Erin now? Okay, good. I'm glad. Good job, Erin. I was kind of scared there for a second. My sister would know it. My sister, I would know if it was my sister. Trust me.
What would give it away? Like, Donovan, shut the fuck up. I am so better than you.
No, it's basically, I think I would know if it was Melissa because she would only Melissa. Melissa hates everyone. I swear, if Melissa doesn't get her way, she hates everyone. Anywho, um, I would know if it's
I'm
Melissa
still
if
freaking pissed.
she. Hmm?
I'm still freaking pissed at Melissa. Like, her old demands, like, ruined my old PC. An E-Machine's PC, and I had really awesome video editing equipment and software on that machine. But then when it
I know.
crapped out and died, I
Oh, wait,
lost
wait,
it.
wait. Neil, Neil, that's your name? Neil, what did I walk into? Well, you decided to click on that video. You decided to click on the live. This is what you get. I'm sorry, but I'm just saying
You
this now. If
entered
you don't
my
like
live
it,
stream.
there's the exit.
You
Anywho,
walked into my
continue.
live stream, and I have this awesome Gemini as Queen Guest. And you will show her respect, or else you will be booted.
Donovan, be nice. We're not here to scare people. All right. We're here just to talk.
Yeah, I know.
Well, hey, good to see y'all. Yeah, good to see you too. I
Hello.
wonder if my
It is fun to piss haters off. I I think we should go back to that subject. Like, I think it's
yes,
fun to
let's go
piss
back to
haters
that
off.
subject. You know why? Because when people get so pissed with you and they're like they piss you off, but then you're like, "Okay, haters, it means I'm doing something right then." Then that just means I'll piss you off more because my success means you're not happy. So, if you're not happy, I guess that's the way it has to be. That's what I think of it as.
That kind of takes me back to when I wrote Transgender Hottie and then made that music video. A lot of people were crapping on it, but when Michelle Henley told me that she actually liked the video, like, I was like, oh my God. So she liked it. I must have been doing something right. So that means that everybody who hit disliked, they're transphobes and they fear change. Hmm.
Mm, that's true. You know what I would like to
And
do? I'd like to do a parody of okay, you know the Hillywood show, the Hillywood Productions or whatever. The girls who make the Hillywood shows, they're like sisters. They make Pirates of the Caribbean, Supernatural parody, Lord of the Rings, Hunger Games.
I don't think I've ever watched them. I should probably
Okay,
give them
you
a
got
watch
to because they're
sometime.
freaking good. I swear I look up to those girls. Like I always wanted to do something like that. And one of these days, I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do it my own version, music included, and then I'm gonna say this is dedicated to Jensen Ackles and frickin' Jared Padalecki because they are awesome. Never quit doing what you do. I'm a fan. Bam.
These things in life that inspire us, like, there's no telling where your next inspiration is going to come from.
I know.
Like,
It's
some of the things that I'm inspired to do. Like, I get that inspiration from seeing other friends do their things.
Oh, my
Like,
princess is crying. Hold on.
oh no, little Kaylee, don't cry. Don't worry, your mama's there. She loves you very much.
Oh, pretty girl.
Oh, look at that little princess.
She is my princess.
Aw, I think she looks a lot like you.
Yep, she does. She's just like her
Arthur looks
mom.
like Cade. Kaylee looks like you.
Hmm?
Arthur looks like Cade, and Kaylee looks like you.
True.
I would say that
Two
she's
questions.
almost just
One,
like
what
your
house
mini
are
me,
you in, Harry
except
Potter?
what?
I think he's asking what house you're in on, like, in Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter. Um, last I remember, uh, I did do something, and the final test, like at the end, it said Gryffindor, and coincidentally, I actually do have an ancestor with that surname.
That's not weird. That's awesome.
I didn't say weird, I said it was coincidence.
Oh, my bad. Well, still good.
Eh, don't worry about it. A lot of people mishear these things. So, I guess next time somebody asks me what Harry Potter house I'm in, I can just gladly say my ancestor's name, and I can keep my dignity because I honestly don't really know what they're talking about.
I don't know what mine is. I took a test once and it said Gryffindor and then Ravenclaw. I'm not Slytherin. You're Slytherin, Aaron? Awesome. That's awesome.
Slytherin. Uh, that has Slither in it, so I'm assuming Slytherin is something to do with a snake or a serpent. So
Mm-hmm.
chances are Slytherin throws a hissy fit.
Oh my gosh, Aaron, you did not ask that question. It's Sam. I'm not sorry. What did I say, Sam? No, it is Team Dean all the way. Team Dean
Sam or
all the
Dean?
way.
Who?
Who? Oh my,
Who? Sam
I
and
can't.
Dean.
Supernatural, Sam and Dean.
Oh, I don't watch Supernatural. As a matter of fact, I don't remember the last time I turned on Netflix. Why are you looking
You
at me
better
like that?
turn on. You better turn on Supernatural and watch it. You're fired, sir. Yep, you're fired.
I'm fired for living
Everybody
under a
who's
rock.
anyone knows Sam and Dean, and it's Dean all the way. That's right, Aaron. Dean. Dean all the way.
All right. Even though I don't know
Dean would be my
Supernatural,
next
I'll
boyfriend.
still go with Dean.
Dean is my fantasy boyfriend.
Kind of like how Debbie Ryan is my celebrity crush.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Debbie Ryan's a Taurus, and according to what I've read that one time, uh, Taurus has the highest compatibility percentage with my sign, which is Pisces. Da fish. big whomping 88% compatible match.
Nice.
So
Well, I'm gonna sign
smooth as
off.
hell.
I'm
What?
tired and my
Yeah.
kid, she comes first. Say goodbye, princess.
Goodbye, princess.
Isn't she adorable? I'll send you pictures.
Any picture that Brienne sends, like, they are top notch. Like, there is no joking. Brienne sends the most badass pictures of her kids. They are adorable.
Hi, Amanda. I didn't know Amanda was watching. Hi, Amanda. I love
Well, of
your.
course
I
she's
did that.
watching.
I saw that picture you did, like that drawing of me. I loved it.
That was killer. Complete killer. Um,
Oh, it was
I did it
amazing. I
more
wish I
thumbs
would.
up
I had
than
money to pay for it. That was awesome.
Hi, Amanda.
I love you, Amanda. Guess what? My daughter
Love
turns
you.
1 in a couple days. Amanda, you have to come see her. She's too precious.
If you don't see Kaylee in person, you're missing out, just like I am.
Oh, don't worry. I'm taking tons of pictures of her first birthday and cake smash. I'm making the best cake.
Cake, cake.
It's pink cake with whipped topping.
Ooh, tasty.
I know it's crazy. Makes Honestly, Amanda, it makes me sad that my kids are growing up. I feel old. I do. I'm only 25, but I feel older. Yes, Donovan,
Well,
you're left out of the conversation. I'm just kidding.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm hosting this live stream, so the least I can do is let the
You
queen
are old?
guess.
Aaron, Aaron, why are you saying I'm old? I'm allowed to say I'm old, but not everybody else is supposed to say I'm old. That's a
She's
crime.
not that old. 25 is not that old. 60, maybe, but 25, no, no, no. She has to age another 40 years before we get to call her old.
I don't know. With
I
the way
think
my
I
skin's
think
looking right
you
now, I might as well age old. I'm gonna be a wrinkly old person. I plan to die by the time I'm old, like 45. I'm gonna die at 45. It's kind of like my plan.
uh no,
Amen.
no.
Amanda agrees. Amen.
No dying at 45. 95,
Oh,
yes, but 45, no. No, 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 no,
why
no.
not? I'll be wrinkly by then. No wrinkles.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
You're living forever, Amanda. Are you gonna be a vampire? You gonna be a vampire, Amanda?
Or
I
maybe
already
she's
think
just
you
like
are,
me in the
Amanda.
sense that she's hard to kill.
Let's just be vampires. No, I don't want to be a vampire. I'd rather die.
Good
Die
evening.
pretty young. Yep, in my young age. Yep. Yep. I won't be a vampire. No. That means you get to live forever and watch all your friends die. I just want to die at a nice age. 45 is my age. 45 is my age. That's when I'm dying. I already
Gonna
thought at the
happen.
funeral too. I'm having everybody to have bring booze and beer and having a party. That's what I want. Everybody to have fun. They wouldn't think of it as a funeral. They could think of it as a party.
Well, I won't be partying because I'm living the sober life. Sober life, best life.
Mm. Hi, Brittany. I'm glad you just had your baby. She's adorable. Or he. Share he. Sorry. The baby's adorable. You want yours to be dramatic, Amanda. You know what you want to know what I want to be buried with, Donovan? Wendy's, Dr. Pepper, and like Frosties. And let's see what else. Oh, that mac and cheese from Applebee's. Mmm. Yep, I'd be set. I want to be buried with all of those, and anyone who touches it, they instantly die.
That is actually a really cool and interesting idea. And very tasty too.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, I want to be buried, not cremated. And I want someone to go around and freak everybody out so that everybody leaves. And then later, they all have a huge party and say, Brienne was the best friend ever. Okay, time to get drunk.
I still don't know when I'm gonna die. Like, I've actually, I'm not proud of this, but
Not for a
I've
very, very,
actually
very, 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 very long time.
probably not until I'm 375.
You, nobody can live that long.
Well, I actually saw myself 200 years in the future and I was still there.
How could you see yourself 200 years in the future? That's kind of impossible.
It was sort of an escapade before a temporal explosion. Like,
How'd you find that out, though? How could you see the future at 200 years?
two words: time travel.
How did you
What
time travel? Are you
are
a
you talking
witch?
about? We're doing it right now. Every second that passes, we're approaching the future.
Touche. That's true. Okay. I see how you are, smartass. Okay. Hmm.
She called me a smartass. I loved it. She called me a smartass, but I loved it.
Do you guys write books? I'm writing a book right now. I'm on chapter 6 right now.
I'm writing sections of my story, but it's not in chronological order. Like some memories like pop up when I'm trying to recollect others. And so I'm just writing these sections out as I go. So
Amanda, honestly, it's kind of a sad book. It turns happy, then like a troubled teen who ends up getting cancer, ends up fighting it for a while, then goes downhill, then uphill, and then downhill at the end. She ends up passing away. Hi, Terry. We'll do scripts then, Manda. I'd love to hear them. I have no subscribers on my channel. I have 2. That's about it. Dang, girl. I know, huh, Amanda? I'm always into that stuff. It is deep. I'd
I
be such
almost
a
have
talent.
300.
I know, you lucky butt. I'm just kidding. You have a lot
I
of
think
videos.
I think as soon as I hit 300, I might show off these.
What was that?
I think as soon as I hit 300, I might show off these.
Magic, supernatural, the Silic Vikings, gods are all are real. Honestly, I believe in magic. I'm Wiccan. I am definitely Wiccan. I have a book of spells. I practice it from time to time, but nothing serious. No black magic, like no dark magic. It does have consequences. Um,
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
and I love you,
Dark,
Amanda. We need
let
to
me
see
tell you,
you again.
dark
And
magic is hard to
Aaron,
control.
we need to meet too. I have to meet all my friends. I love you, Terry. Aliens
I
are
love these.
real? I don't know about aliens. I'm not a big fan of believing that, but then again, everybody believes something.
Oh, aliens are real. I've seen them.
Really?
Yeah, me and my friends Chris and Tristan, we actually got kidnapped by a set of aliens, and they tried to take us back to their home planet, Chromazica, or at least I think that's what they called it.
What
But
did they look like?
well, they look just like humans, but their colors, they look like they came out of a crayon box.
So they're orange.
Well, some of them were orange, others were aquamarine, others were magenta, indigo. Crazy.
Really? I've
Yeah.
never heard of that.
And it wasn't just their hair, it was their skins too.
Amanda says she swears she's seen a UFO. Now that's awesome.
Uh, Trust me, chances are, if you're swearing that you've seen a UFO, chances are it actually was.
Oh, she says there's crazy people who live in Washington. I'm pretty damn sure there are. I don't think I would be able to live in Washington.
Yes, I do live in Washington, and yes, there are some crazy ass people up here. Most notably, there are tweakers on the loose. They get high on cocaine, they shit all over the world, they don't clean up after themselves, and they leave cigarette butts everywhere, and it makes me sneeze.
I saw it in Beaver during a lightning storm, and I did not see this. I wish I could have seen a UFO, although chances are I don't know how I would take that.
Chances are you probably would take it better than I did.
No, I'd probably be like, "What the fuck? Okay, time to run."
That's actually better than I took it. And I was freaking out worse when I had to repair it just to get back to Earth.
Whoa, Amanda, you lived in Beaver for 9 years and had crazy sounds coming from the forest and people dressed up as crazy, creepy clowns? I hate clowns. I freaking hate clowns. I want to shoot every fucking clown. Next person who dresses up like a clown. Ooh. Mm.
There are only two clowns that are actually three clowns I have a problem with. One is the clown from It. Two is the young Michael Myers from the original Halloween. And then there's Norman Snively from Air Bud, played by Michael Jeter, who died in 2003.
Honestly, I know people do it to dress up and stuff and they think it's fun, but I just can't stand clowns. I've never been able to. Not since I was little, not now. I can't do it. And your name, Aaron, your real name is Vec Storm Shadow? Interesting.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Then you might be interested to hear this. Brienne's real name is Amy Robbins.
Oh, from your script. Yes.
Yes, evening fancy.
Oh, Amy Robbins is awesome. I love it. Now, if you can only get that set into a short fit, like an actual film, that would be awesome.
I was thinking about writing like an origin story, like where Michael Knight came from and how he grew up, and Amy Robbins was going to be like a key element. Like, do you remember that one flashback where Amy was telling Michael that he should stop letting Ian creep on him and actually tell a teacher what's really going on?
Yeah.
Michael, you can't let him keep creeping on you. You've got to tell a teacher.
Oh, Manda. Yes, Sarah's is her real name is Michelle. Melissa's is Melissa Leanne. Mine is Jessica, Jessica Lee. Brenna's is Jennifer Lynn. Yeah, those are our real names, the ones we were born with.
So you changed them when you changed families.
My mom changed them when we were adopted so that our birth parents wouldn't come looking for us.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yep.
see.
And Aaron,
But
why do you think I'm going to hate you when I look at my messages? That doesn't make any sense. I guess I'm going to have to see, huh?
maybe he sent something to you by accident.
Hmm, maybe. Unless you say you hate me, then we're done, Aaron. I don't think we can be friends anymore. Just kidding. You think it's a
Oh
good thing?
man, I think
Honestly, I think it was for a time, but not really knowing who your parents were growing up, it kind of put a damper on my life a bit. I always felt like something was missing. And when I found them, I kind of knew that that missing piece I had, it was kind of full again, you know? So in a way, it worked out and things just went back to where they needed to be. I know my name is pretty, Jessica, but I don't know. Jessica's okay, but I go by Brienne just 'cause that's my. No, they weren't, Manda. That's only what somebody wanted you to believe. Maybe they were at a young age when we were little. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. Okay? But the thing is from what my parents said and from what my aunt Kelly has said, is someone called CPS because my mom tells a lot of shit. My mom has been nothing but a manipulative little fuck. Anywho, I love
your
my
birth mom.
mom, but there are days where she just doesn't say the truth. Because what CPS has told me, from what my Aunt Kelly has told me, has all been the same story. Even my grandma on my mom's side has told me the same story was CPS was called because a neighbor complained and they didn't like my parents, so CPS took us away. That's what I was told.
These things happen.
My
But
parents, when we were, I love my mom and I appreciate everything she's done for me. But at the same time, she needs to understand where I've been coming from. Okay, she can't just talk about my birth parents like that because I don't take kindly to that. Okay, I found them after all this time. I plan on keeping them in my life. Um, but my Aunt Kelly and all of them, they love me, and I have yet to meet them. I haven't met them yet. They all live in Vegas, and one of these days I want to take a road trip, and we're all gonna see them. I think 100% adopted kids should know their real parents. They should. But my mom never really wanted us to find our real parents. She never, every time we brought it up, she'd get angry or change the subject. She didn't want us to find them. And I understand that. That's very understandable. But at the same time, I had a right to know. You know,
I think any
I
curious
just didn't,
child has the right to know.
well, I just don't want, I didn't want her to get mad at me for bringing up the subject of, hey, do you know more about my parents than their real names? Because all I knew were their names. I didn't know where they were or anything like that. Michael and Dory Hildebrand, that's all I knew. Yeah, she was a little crazy a few years ago. I'll admit that, Manda. She really was. But I love her, and I'm glad she's having a new life now and she's doing better. That's great. My mother left when I was 6 years old, and I hope. Oh, I'm sorry, Aaron. I didn't know that. We
Wow.
should talk about her, but your mom is to hate me because she thought I was just a dumb blonde bimbo when she met me, and now she loves me. I know, right? She always used to think the worst of people. She always thinks the worst of people unless it's not in her best interest. At least that's what I thought in school. Anywho, like one time in high school, I had a high school sweetheart. Yeah, we were we were an item for so long, and then he dumped me, in front of the entire school. Trust me, that hurt.
But it's his
And
loss, not yours. He's the failure in this,
at the
not you.
same time, yes, but at the same time, I knew something was wrong. I just didn't act on it. I should have. Because when he dumped me in front of the whole school, his dad was smiling because he's never liked me. Mr. Swanson never liked me. And then I went down to talk to my mom, and the only thing she said was, I knew this was going to happen. That's all she said, with a straight face, while I was crying my eyes out. And that was years ago. But now she goes by Bailey, and she's awesome, and we're still friends. So let's talk about something a lot more cheerful besides families and stuff like that, because I'm getting all emotional over here. Um,
I mentioned like the evening fancy origin story, like where Michael Knight came from, along with his friends and what he went through growing up, and how he got accepted into the college, and how tearful everybody was that he was going to move to Los Angeles and that he wasn't going to be in Buffalo anymore.
yeah.
But then he did one final show before he left.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think like uh what was that Miley Cyrus song? You'll always find your way back home. I think that would be like the last scene of that origin story. Like it doesn't matter how far away a person leaves, they always know where their home is and they'll always find their way back.
Exactly.
Oh, and I just remembered, like, in the Christmas special, Carly slips that she and Michael had an affair before he left for college. I thought about throwing that into the origin story as well.
Amanda, you Daho? No, I'm not Daho. He's in Idaho. Bree, I'ma still Miss Amanda. Huh? You're gonna steal Amanda? Well, I don't think her husband would like that very much. You might have to talk to him.
And that's also the wrong term. Like, you don't steal other people. And it's also called kidnapping.
That's true. Kidnapping. Yep. See, that's another thing I hate. I would like if we could put a stop to abductions of kids, like kidnapping from kids and missing people, that'd be so much better. The world would be so much better.
I know, right?
It like it
Right.
it saddens me every time I hear a kid has gone missing. It's like, damn, I wish I knew them. Damn, I wish I could do something. Can't kidnap the willing. That's true. That's true, but you can't kidnap me because well, unless you want to get your head blown off, I wouldn't. I'd put up a fight. Or I can eat, or, ooh, Donovan, my favorite part, I can eat a lot of junk food and then sit on the ground and have you try to move me. It wouldn't work.
I'd probably I'd probably just be screeching my favorite catchphrase, meaning me just going, "Eee."
No, I'd be like 400 pounds. I'd be sitting on the ground when someone tries to kidnap me with a smile on my face while I'm eating a candy bar. That'd be me.
Amanda, you've been stabbed? That is
That's what I'm
not cool.
thinking. Wait,
That is
who
not
stabbed you?
cool.
Amanda, who stabbed you? Who do I need to kill? I will put a curse on people.
Do I still have... Oh no, it's healed up. I actually got stabbed years ago in the back, and I thought for sure I still had that scar, but nope, it's healed up.
A comp? A LOA chicken stabbed me. A metal chicken. A metal chicken stabbed you. I'm sorry, that's
Metal
funny.
chicken.
A metal chicken stabbed you? How can a metal chicken stab you? I don't get it.
Octavius
Why are your
Clockwork.
I just want people to think I'm cool, so I just say I've been stabbed. Oh my goodness, Manda. I love you, girl. Mm. I don't want to be stabbed and I haven't, so I'm not going to be.
Octavius Clockwork. Evil bird.
Donovan, where'd he go? He left because he didn't want to see
Sorry,
my face anymore. Fine.
bad
Hi,
memory.
Charlene.
Octavius Clockwork.
Decorative chicken. I stepped on it and it stabbed me into my leg.
I'm fine now. It's cool.
Okay, are you sure? You kind of looked scared as hell.
I'm fine. My mind's back in present day. Present day USA. Hey, I just got a message from Nicole Evans. I went to high school with her brother James. Oh, I wonder how he's doing. Hmm. Ooh, I just thought of something. Like,
What?
I I remember eventually, like in my evening fancy story, Grace Newman, inspired by Melissa Blinko and Selena Gomez put together, uh, sh- they sh- Grace Newman, she steals a song that Michael wrote, and it's "Love You Like a Love Song," which is a Selena Gomez song, and Michael and his mother, who's visiting, uh, set out to expose her as a plagiarizing fraud, but they end up recruiting the help of other celebrities like Demi Lovato, Miley Cyrus, Dwayne Johnson, so on and so forth. And I envisioned Grace flipping out and her confession being exactly the way Melissa would say it. And I remember, like, before the unveiling occurs, she'd be like, "You're passe, Michael Lawrence Knight." Like, I can actually imagine Melissa saying that to me, like, "You're passe, Donovan Charles Vertus."
Hmm. That'd be interesting. Let me say.
And I gotta say, like, when it happens, oh my God, is everybody gonna have a party? And I also had this planned, like, when everybody is back in Kylie's apartment talking about everything that's happened, and Michael is worried that he gained a reputation as a sexist or whatever, his girlfriend drops the baby bomb on him.
You're actually a fish. No, Amanda, that's not bad news. What's the bad news, Aaron?
Yes, I am actually a fish, because I'm a Pisces.
Oh no, you're out of whiskey. The end of the world. Just like I thought the end of the world when Donovan here didn't know what Supernatural was and hasn't watched it. That was
It's
like a
the
panic
end
attack.
of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it, but I feel fine. Oh, get ready for this.
Okay,
I'm
that was
about to.
freaking awesome.
6 o'clock TV hour, Donkey Kong, 4 tower, slash and burn, return, listen to yourself, turn, locking uniform, book burning, letting every motive escalate, automotive, incinerate, light a candle, automotive, step down, watch it heal, crash, crash, uh-oh, this means no fear, cavalier, renegade, steer clear, tournament lies, offer me solutions, offer me alternatives, and I decline.
Oh my heck. That was awesome.
I also knew, I also know
Thumbs
how
up
to
for
do
me.
alphabet aerobics.
And hearts. Thumbs up.
I know a good song. Donovan gave BRC chat. We can karaoke it in front of
You have tons of
BR
people. It's
chat.
crazy fun.
Can't
VR
sing
chat.
accent.
I
BR
can't sing
chat.
worth anything. I try
What?
and I fail.
I I think you're just feeding us a bunch of bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, this girl actually can sing.
I
This
can't.
girl right here, she can sing.
Well, I could try, but I swear I can't sing.
It's real easy. All it's just like talking, except you move your voice up and down like you got. Sorry, I'm trying to keep the volume down, but my voice is a little dry.
It's been said and done. Every
Every
beautiful thought's
beautiful
been
thought
already
been already
sung.
sung,
And I
and
guess
I
right
guess right
now here's
now here's
another
another
one.
one. So your
So your
melody
melody can play
will
on
play
and
on
on with the
with
best
the
of
best of
all.
all. You are beautiful,
Beautiful,
like a
like
dream
a
come
dream come
alive,
alive,
incredible.
incredible. Yeah, see? No, I'm not singing anymore. I'm embarrassed. Too shy.
You sound like a dying cow, Amanda. Are you sure? I think you're trying to set me up for a hustle.
Sing, sing, sing.
Oh, you want me to sing some more?
You
All
have
right.
star marker? No, I don't have star marker. What's that? And I
All right.
can't sing, man. Did you just hear me sing 2 seconds ago? I sound bad.
No, you didn't. Stop lying. Quit lying through your teeth. Well,
I
I guess I could.
sounded bad.
There's antimony, arsenic, aluminum, selenium, and hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, rhenium, and nickel, neodymium, neptunium, germanium, and iron, americium, ruthenium, uranium, europium, zirconium, lutetium, vanadium, and lithium, osmium, acetine, uranium, and gold, platinum, and indium, and gallium, and iodine, and thorium, and thulium, and thallium. There's yttrium, yttrium, actinium, rubidium, and boron, gallium, nobelium, iridium, and strontium, and silicon, and silver, and samarium, brithium, lithium, beryllium, and barium. There's helium and helium and hafnium and erbium, phosphorus and helium and fluorine and terbium, and manganesium, mercury, molybdenum, magnesium, dysprosium and scandium and cerium and cesium. There's lead, pyrodicium, platinum, plutonium, palladium, potassium, polonium, and titanium, technetium, titanium, tellurium, and calcium and calcium and chromium and curium. There's sulfur, californium, and fermium, berkelium, and also manganesium, mycelium, nobelium, and argon, radon, krypton, neon, xenon, rhodium, and chlorine, copper,
Ooh,
copper,
does it,
tungsten, and
Manda?
sodium.
That's awesome. Star marker. Okay, I'm gonna look that up and then I'm gonna add it. And I'm gonna do videos and I'm gonna show all of y'all how terrible I can sing. Honestly, I think Melissa sounds better. Does Melissa sound better singing?
I remember when Melissa had me do her mixes, and the times where she actually sounded good, that was me doing over voice. Yeah.
Yeah. We used to call her the dying frog because that's what she sounded like. Yeah, kind of like that, except higher and out of pitch.
Oh
Oh, Amanda,
man.
thank you. I sound better. Oh, I could just give you hugs, tons of hugs right now, but you're too far away from me. Amanda!
Oh, I kind of want to sing another song, like oh, what's a good one that I know? Hmm.
I
I
think it's
hopped
called
off a
Brain
plane
Dead.
at LAX with a dream and my cardigan.
Not
Welcome to the
again.
land of
Welcome to
Fan
the land of
Excess.
fitness.
Ooh,
Am I
am I
gonna
gonna
fit
fit
in?
in?
Jumping through a cab
Jump
through
in the
AM
cab
for the first
for
time.
the first
To my right
time.
and
Look
I
to
see
my
the
right and I
Hollywood
see the
sign.
Hollywood
Is this all
sign.
so crazy? Everybody seems so
Everybody seems so
famous.
famous. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kind of
And I'm
homesick.
feeling kind of
Too much
homesick.
pressure and I'm
Too much pressure
nervous.
and I'm
When the
nervous.
taxi
So when the
man turned on the
taxi man turned on
radio
the radio and the
and
Jay-Z
the
song was
Jay-Z song was
on. And the
on
Jay-Z
and the
song was
Jay-Z song was
on.
on and a Jay-Z song was on. So put my hands up to play my song. The butterflies fly away. Nodding my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. Put my hands up and play my song. I know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a party in the
There's a party in the
USA.
USA.
Oh yeah. Come on, give it up for Brienne. You know you want
No,
to.
no. Quit it, you're making me blush. And you can't even see me yet.
Oh man, what's another song I know?
Star
Oh,
marker? Yes, Manda. I'm gonna get star marker. And then I'm gonna sing lots of songs.
AD gets star marker too. Oh, okay.
Get star marker.
uh,
Woohoo!
I got it. One more time. Show them what we're made of now. One more time around. And Brienne's gone. Two more lives. Holding out as long as you can. And I don't know what to do. I was counting on you. Don't say no, I gotta run. So, it's a half hour till midnight, so I'm gonna sign off now. But thanks to everybody who's tuned in. You made this a lot more fun than I planned to. And the back of my knees are starting to sweat too. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's a good thing I have a towel in here, so. Till next time, guys, I hope you have a good night, and I will catch you later.